Hi guys, Janine here from Easy Cooking with Janine. I'm in a different spot. Normally I cook in the little corner for you guys by myself, but hubby's feeling generous today because I had to spread out for this recipe and he's filming for me. Let me know what you think. If you like to see more in this area for you guys, I'll do it. We're making my homemade barbecue sauce today. This is something you want to keep in your repertoire and you want to have this in your pocket because it's homemade. You control the contents. It's delicious. And it's my recipe written down. I modified it. I took someone else's like from Pinterest and added like 3 or 4 ingredients. So it's mine now. Stole it. Okay. Let's start with it's 1.5. I'm going to put my glasses on to read. It's 1.5 cups. It said unsweetened ketchup. I didn't use it because a lot of people like the regular. Today it's regular Heinz ketchup. But if you want, and what I intend to do is start to use the unsweetened. I never bought it before, so I'm new to it as well, but I think it's a great idea for barbecue sauce, which probably has enough sugar in it with the brown sugar. And I'm going to also use this in my shrimp cocktail sauce unsweetened, which is a nice thing there. But for today's purposes, it's 1.5 cups of ketchup, Heinz. Then it calls for 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. I used the good one, Bragg, with the mother in it. I thought that would be best. I'm using the 4-cup thing to mix everything. Okay, put them on the side as we go. 1/4 cup of apple cider, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay, let's get that in there. Love it. I love making homemade stuff. Did anybody do the pickles? I did. They were delicious. I still have a few. I got to make a whole other double batch. 1/2 tablespoon of smoked paprika. Okay. That gives it that good barbecue-y flavor. That's where you get the smoke from. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Okay. 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard. I didn't have dry mustard, but I had mustard seed, and look what I did. I ground it down. I was going to buy the Coleman's yesterday at Publix. I forgot. But look, it'll work. This will suffice because I did it. I did this recipe before, and I know it's delicious. And I know my additives are delicious with this. 1/2 teaspoon dry mustard. We did 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. I think I put a little bit more because I like garlic. I do. Okay. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I use kosher all the time. Okay. Here's one thing I added to it because I thought, and I'll tell you why. It tends to be, I don't know what region, Texas or wherever they use this. It's more of a tangy barbecue sauce, and I'm used to Sweet Baby Ray's, so that's what I was missing when I made this recipe. So on my own, to sweeten it a bit, I said, and to beef it up and sweeten it, I added Gravy Master. No, it's not here. Here it is, and I have to put 1 teaspoon. I added. I stayed conservative. 1 teaspoon. Okay, let's do this. I should do this over a dish so I don't overdo. Teaspoon, because this is very rich in beef flavor, but that's what I wanted in here. Okay, I was doing my ribs. That's what I made this for, homemade. And I'm going to do boneless, skinless chicken thighs with this, probably for you guys, because now that you've made it, I want you to cook something I have with it. And 1 teaspoon of honey. Here's what I did. The Gravy Master for beefiness, and I did the teaspoon of honey. And there may be a little bit more here, which is fine, because I put a little bit more in the containers because it can't get out. Okay, that's a good teaspoon. Maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. I like it sweet. I like a sweet barbecue. I do. Okay, now, simple. We mix all of this together. Okay. And there's your recipe. I'm going to write everything in the description. The only thing you have to do now that I'm not going to do on camera because it's not necessary, it's supposed to be easy cooking, goes into a pan and you put it on a good simmer for 15 minutes. Then let it cool, jar it, and put it in your fridge. It will last up to 2 weeks. So let's say you're not going to barbecue, you have company the weekend. Today's Thursday. You can make it today like I am, and I think I'm going to do the barbecue things in 2 days from now. The thighs or more ribs or pork. This is delicious on everything. And for a dry rub, I want to do that too, but I think everybody has their own dry rub preferences. See now how it got more of a, I did the Gravy Master because it was too red and tangy of a sauce for me. I think that's Louisiana style. I'm not sure. But you know, when they go on all those barbecue competitions and different taste. So I made this come over to the sweet side with Baby Ray. Okay, mix it very well before you put it in there and heat it. So now we're going to put it in here. Look at that. You get a good amount. This is the amount I used, almost all of it, on my spare ribs for Janine's Kitchen. You could check that out if you want. I always invite you guys over. You're welcome to see. I'm a little confused on my easy cooking with Janine because we were in New York and I gave you guys a little tour of the closet there because I did the closet here and it seemed to be liked. You know, so I said, all right, if they like the closet in Florida, maybe they'll like New York, and I put that video up. But it is supposed to be easy cooking with Janine, so help me out if you comment. Let me know where we're going because I'll keep doing both. All right, I'm going to put this on my stove to simmer for 15 minutes. I'm going to let it cool, and then I'm going to jar it. I happen to have, let me see if I have the pickle jar, the preserved jar I use here. Something about this size. I think it will come out to about this size. Okay, these are a great thing to have, especially if you're going to be watching me, because you know I'm going to be doing rubs and sauces. I want to also do, it's a little too ambitious, but I learned how to do your own Dijon mustard, and you know that's expensive, so it'd be great to be able to do that. And tahini sauce, all of these sauces that go with all of these wonderful foods. All right, guys, I'm going to put this to simmer. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you try it. Let me know if you like this video and how I did it today, okay?